So, it is All-Star Game Day, lads. The final day of the real WNBA season, I guess, because, the real WNBA season for now. Until the break, which is nearly a month. It's like the 16th of August or something. Heck, for Caitlin Clark's first game back, I'm going to be at a music festival on my damn phone recording myself for a breakdown of the game. So, yeah, either way. Before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 24,000 by the end of the day, and right now we are about 190 off. And trust me, there's going to be non-stop all-star videos today. But Cheryl Miller is the coach of the all-star team, and this is what she has said about the team. This is what she said about their chances of winning this game, or just what they want.
The dub, I'm like, no, I don't want to get back into coaching. She's like, no, coach the all-star. And when she said that, I paused, and I'm like, during the all-star game, she's like, hey, against the USA team. And I'm like, holy smokes, what an opportunity. And I was
and by the way, her being like this, I just think I have a weird feeling she might go back and coach the Fever. I don't know why. I have a feeling that she's saying that, oh no, I don't want to go back into coaching. Because if she goes, no, I want to be a WNBA coach, then there's all the like, from this point on, everyone's talking about her in the Fever. I think behind the scenes, she's going to get that job.
excited, like really, really excited, till I found out that the team I'm coaching wants to beat the brakes off our Olympic team. I'm like, okay, the pressure's on. So,
yeah, so obviously, most players on this team have a reason to want to beat Team USA. They do have a reason to want to beat Team USA. And then you're seeing, where is it? You're seeing like the practices. You're seeing the team like running sets. Sorry, it's very loud. You're seeing the teams like actually running through sets. Caitlin Clark, what's this lineup right here? Caitlin Clark, Nneka, Hamby, McBride, Arike. I would maybe as a start. I would guess that could well be the starting five. And again, as I've said, oh my god, imagine running this for Caitlin Clark. Imagine running this play for Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. If you've got anyone on the ball, heck, Grace Berger would be great there. Where you got the double screen down, ball gets to Caitlin Clark. She might be open off that. If she's not open, it's going to be Kelsey Mitchell there. Or Kelsey Mitchell if she's open, because you don't want to get to Kelsey Mitchell first, because she's going to shoot it. Kelsey Mitchell be the second pass, and okay, if that pass isn't on, Aaliyah Boston one player dives to the basket, someone else comes and sets the pick and roll, something. You've got like, there's some actual offensive sets right here. So Cheryl Miller is going through some sets with her teams. Some set, like, as we've said, the high-lows. The high-lows with some ball movement and not just stand around and watch as the post player gets the ball in this position right here and tries to throw the hardest pass in basketball. There's somebody sealed for a layup. They're not running the Christie Sides offense. But this is why I'm predicting it. This is why, like, you're hearing Cheryl Miller say it herself, that this team wants to beat the brakes of the Olympic team. Like, again, I would assume they'd be cheering for the Olympics, for cheering for the Team USA in the Olympics, because I'll never understand, by the way, I don't understand anyone that is from America, even if you don't like the fact that your favorite player has not been picked, I will not understand how anyone from America cannot want their country to win. That's something I'll just, maybe I'm Irish and it's a bit different here, but I just will never understand not wanting your country to win at something. Heck, like, sure, when I got cut from my national team, I was watching every single game and cheering on the Irish team, my age. But, yeah, like, it is going to be an interesting one. And I'm glad they're taking it seriously, and I'm glad their coach is taking it seriously. Because, obviously, Cheryl Miller can see this team wants to win. And if you are Cheryl Miller, you're going to want to win too. Like, there's no way Cheryl Miller is trying not to win. Like, she's saying all the right things in every single interview. Heck, she was even talking about the negotiation deal, saying it's not enough. I think that the guaranteed money is fine, because you don't know where the WNBA is going to go. I think she's probably right about, like, the trajectory of where the WNBA is on, is that it's not enough, which is why they have, like, a renegotiation clause after 3 years, which just so happens to coincide with, after 3 years, Paige will be there, Kiki will be there, Juju will be there, Wang or Zhang Ji will be there, So you've got like, and Flauja will be there. So all these players will be there. But yeah, and it's like even Cheryl Miller talking about the Indiana Fever players. And please, Cheryl Miller, please take over the job.
I will say one thing. I did not count on their basketball IQ being that high. I knew it was high, obviously, because they play at this level.
I'm not gonna lie. I will say, Aaliyah Boston, I'm so impressed. We all know Caitlin Clark's basketball IQ is high. I've been so impressed with Aaliyah Boston's IQ. I've been so impressed with that this year. Like, as far as bigs are concerned, I'm not sure there's a big other than May. Like, there's a young big, like a NECA and stuff might have higher basketball IQ. There's not a young big that's about higher IQ than her.
But it's one thing to know knowledge. It's another thing to talk about and speak and then put it into pieces and places. But it was a great collaboration with all the players. But Indiana has a very, very bright future.
For being how young they are, too. That basketball IQ speaks volumes.
It not only speaks volumes, it's one thing to be young, and they're learning how to play the game, and they're learning about their mistakes and how to correct them faster. And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments. The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is how to stop the run sometimes and how to change, the momentum during games. But this is not a team people want to play because not only are they getting better, but they're confident and they show no fear.
Please take over. Please take over. Please take over. We can't watch sides ball for another. We can't watch sides take Boston out of positions where she's making decisions. Take Caitlin Clark, the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hands. We can't go Chrissy sides ball where teams are running around, where it's Kelsey Mitchell. I know she's an all-star, but she's a great scorer. But where she has the ball in her hand running around in circles, where Erica Wheeler's allowed to run around in circles, where Demiris Dantas is allowed to walk up and down the floor. We need to just get away from Chrissy sides ball right now. Cheryl Miller, save us, Cheryl Miller. You're our only hope. But yeah, that is the interesting one. And again, this is why my prediction for who's going to win is Team WNBA. I think they want it more. I think this is a practice game for Team USA where they're thinking, okay, we just got to get ready for the Olympics. We got to figure out how to play with each other. And this is do or die for Team WNBA. I think you've got your point guard in Caitlin Clark. You've got too many runners beside her. You've got a coach that actually knows what she's doing. You've got a slow, old, and injured Team USA. I don't know if Fee Collier plays. I don't know how much Greiner's going to play. I don't know how much Taurasi's going to play. I don't know how much Chelsea Gray is going to play. So you have literally got a team of players where you're like, other than, again, a Kelsey Plum's out of form. But if you're asking me who's been better this season, Kelsey Plum or McBride. There's been a lot of players, like, again, if you were to rank the top 30 players in the WNBA, or top 24 players in the WNBA, I think you would see the average rating of per player this season might be higher on Team WNBA. Or might be lower, which means obviously it's a better collection of players. And I just think they fit better. So yeah, shout out Cheryl Miller. Please coach Indiana.